Yeah, baby!
Maria? Kevin? If possible, I'd like to... Huh? This... is... white flowers? Fields of buckwheat?
Come on, you two! Hurry up already! Hold on a minute, Lashkar!
Are you coming too, Nero? There's no mistaking it. This is Cray Village. Initiating search using the standard Orbital signal, the wireless Orbital network, and Marduk satellite communication. Detection from all three. Now executing anti-hacking diagnostics. No errors detected. No errors detected. No errors detected. Confirming current time and location coordinates. Year 1208 of the Septian calendar. October 15th, 11:45 a.m. The Calvard Republic, Vichy County, Cray Village. Rufus! Nadia! Swin! Even Kevin's gone too?
The Harvest Festival's
It's the same as when we were here before.
Oh, found one! Try catching it yourself, Kent.
I'll give it my best shot.
Be careful, you guys. You're gonna get soaked if you fall in.
Are these the same children I played with before? Wait, yes! Annie, Kent, and Lashkar. This point is a little more than a year since I last saw them. But they grew so much.
Oh, hello. Are you a traveler, miss?
Hey, you're barely any older than I am. Wait, have we met before?
Now that you mention it, those eyes of hers.
Oh, I remember. You played with us last year. I...
Am I dreaming? I'd never been to Cray myself, but it's exactly as Dingo described.
Huh? Oh, hey! Another lady?
Lapis?
What are you doing here, Marielle? And where's everyone else?
I don't know. But, this is Cray Village, right?
What's going on here?
Are they tourists, maybe?
Sorry for the commotion.
It's just like when we looked into the past. Or, no. This might be...
Oh, there they are.
Lapis, where were you?
Everyone.
Were we dreaming?
We were so worried, LP. I mean, you just up and vanished on us out of nowhere.
We split up to look for you two and everything. Yes, everyone was quite worried.
It was as if you were both spirited away. What exactly happened?
Well...
Let me take it from the beginning.
October 15th of last year. So, about 9 months ago.
Roughly 1 month before the bomb went off.
And you and Mario went back to the past at the same time.
Is that even possible?
I suppose it could have been some sort of illusion. But I still have everything in my log. The kids' voices, the way they breathed. It was all so real. And now, they're gone. I think I'm finally starting to understand.
I see.
LP. Well, at least Lashkar's okay, right?
A silver lining for sure, though it took him a while to see it.
Oh yeah. And that one engineer was saved too. It's 11:55.
That means there's only an hour before the launch. The broadcast should be starting soon.
Probably as good a time as any then.
Headed off, are you?
Yep, to the top of the hillside, where Fairy and the others went last year.
We want to try talking to the professor before the launch.
By the way, I saw a white light coming from the hill right before I shifted into the past. I have a feeling it was the replica.
If that's the case, then those colleagues of hers are almost certainly waiting for us up there.
I imagine so are the pair from Elsheim and the two Dominions. I didn't get to finish what I was saying before because of what happened, but If possible, could you take...
Sorry, but that's...
Well, I don't see why not.
Wait, really?
Rufus?
Back in Tharbad, we promised we would inform her of any new information we came across.
I promise we'll let you know as soon as we find anything. You'd be okay with that, right, Kevin?
Yeah, fine. Like I could ever say no to a cutie like you.
And with the launch on the horizon, things seemed to be growing increasingly unstable. Then, amidst all of our preparations, not only did Lapis visit the past, but Marielle did as well. There must be a reason why. I can't say for certain whether or not she's meant to stand in Dingo's place, but I believe she has the right to be present for what's to come.
Can't say I disagree, but... Fine then. Maria LeMay, you can come. But you better be prepared to keep your eyes trained on the truth, even when you want to do nothing more than look away.
I am. So please, take me with you.
Then it's settled.
And given our current group, I doubt we have to worry about keeping her safe on the way there.
We'll be right by your side, Marielle.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Doesn't really feel appropriate to tell you lot to give it your all, but at the very least, make sure you don't walk away with any regrets.
Take care! Oh, and remember, the launch will be happening in the southeast, okay?
We shall await your return. May Adios be with you.
May the Heavenly Mother guide your way. And Risha, I'm counting on you.
Of course.
That you all head forth on this day is most assuredly Arusha's will. I'm sure there's a role that only you can play here. You who have glimpsed the darkness of the world and chosen to press on regardless. And I believe that could be said of the professor as well. Please, say what you need to she who knows what fate awaits us.
Your Highness. Yeah, we will.
My word. I get the feeling you're going to be a force to be reckoned with, young lady. Much like a certain young duchess.
Not sure I'll be able to live up to your expectations, but I plan on seeing this thing through on my own terms.
You may leave the adjustments to me. Leave the adjustments to me. Skill set adjusted. Skill set adjusted. Skill set
Looking to adjust your orbments? Skill set updated. Skill set updated. That's a single element slot. Skill set updated. Skill set updated. That's a single element slot. Skill set. That's a single element slot. Skill set updated. That's a single element slot. Skill set updated. Skill set updated. Skill set updated. Skill set updated. Skills.
Of course! You may rely on me. Your skills have been updated.
Leave the adjustments to me. Skill set adjusted. Skill set adjusted. That is a single element slot. That is a single element slot. That is a single element slot. Skill set adjusted. Skill set adjusted. Skill set adjusted. That's the way it goes.
There we are. There we are. There we are. Engage at a safe distance.
Their ranks are many.
The view is completely different when we're on foot like this.
You good, Mario? Can't imagine this is easy for you.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'll do my best to keep up. In times like these, Dingo would... No! Don't think like that. I'm doing this because I want to.
Yeah, that's the spirit. We've got your back all the way.
Your charge attack is on him.
Bam! Hang it up! Ready, started. Open wide!
Get the job done.
Open wide!
My, what a lovely melody.
Sounds like it's coming from up there.
That voice.
I think...
You may leave this to me.
I recognize this. Some sort of prayer for the people of Cray, perhaps?
Thank you, everyone. I know my musical talents leave much to be desired, but I am nonetheless grateful that you allowed me to finish.
It was nothing. I mean, considering we can't even offer flowers.
It was the very least we could do for the victims. If anything, I'm grateful you gave us the chance to witness your tribute.
And I imagine you all feel much the same.
Yeah. I was struggling to think of what kind of prayer to offer on our way over.
If I'm remembering correctly, that was a song by Dominique Lanster, the famed singer of days long past.
That's right. Though it's also occasionally sung as a hymn during Mass.
Yes, a song about a mother passing down her feelings to her daughter, who then inevitably does the same. And though Dominique did indeed bring this song into the wider world with that lovely voice of hers, it was originally a creation of two others. You see, the melody was arranged by the artist and revolutionary Aramis Gainsbourg. And as for the lyrics and composition, they were written by none other than Sheena Dirk, who also happened to teach Dominique the art of chanson in her final years.
What?
Sheena Dirk? Like, from the history books?
The woman who helmed the revolution. Also considered to be the founding mother of the Calvard Republic. I'd heard she passed away at the age of 80, which would have been roughly half a century ago.
From the sound of it, the two must have been on awfully good terms, yes?
They were. At the time, Dominique had no family to speak of. She resorted to theft daily in order to get by. It was Sheena who managed to open her heart and lead her down the path of music. However, there was one other who showed Dominique an alternate path forward, which is how she ended up living two separate lives, one of fame and glamour under the spotlight, and the other righting wrongs from the shadows.
The Phantom Thief Grimcat. To think that was how it all began.
Putting that aside for the moment, I think the only people you haven't met here are me and Rufus, yeah? Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Kevin Graham of the Septian Church.
And I am Rufus A. It's a pleasure. Though I imagine, considering our involvement with the Retributive Tower, you must already know who we are.
I do indeed. I'm familiar with everything related to Elysium, from its birth to its rampage, and its eventual erasure. In fact, that very event marked an important turning point. It was the start of a new beginning, one which has led us to today.
Oh?
You knew? About all of it?
That professor from the Society seemed familiar with the incident too, but...
That's because he's been investigating the source of the Marduk tech that allowed them to break through the Astral Code.
Tower aside, you had contact with Sheena in her final years too, didn't you? If only because of your associations with people that knew her better.
Correct. You see, my mentor, Professor Claude Epstein, was called upon by the government to construct what would become Trion Tower. And as his assistant, I accompanied him in his venture to do so, as did his daughter, Lilia Epstein. In that sense, you could say we are all responsible for the events that took place half a century ago.
Sheena, could you please talk some sense into this guy? I mean, what kind of loony gives a kid expensive doodads just for doing a few measurements?
A fine gift for all your hard work, I'd say. I think you should accept.
I agree. By the way, the land seems to meet all the requirements for the city plan.
Indeed it does. I'm grateful for all your help, young miss. As for the gift, what you do with it is up to you. But first, perhaps I should teach you how to maintain it.
Hey Dominique, can you turn into that super cool cat again?
What did we just...
I knew it. These altar cores can manifest.
Visions of the past. Or perhaps we were transported back in time in much the same way you were.
Yes, I believe so.
It's different from the Saint's Eye, then.
In all likelihood, you weren't seeing the memories of this land. You were seeing the past itself.
Exactly. The conversation you just witnessed was one held 57 years ago in the outskirts of the capital. It was the moment when Dominique received her compact, the Phantinox, from Professor Epstein. I was present as the professor's assistant, and Sheena and Lilia were there as well. In any case, you all saw that conversation in real time. A glimpse into the past, if you will, granted to you by the replica of the Genesis I designed, the Altar Core.
So you did make that device?
Yeah, well, we figured. That said, it should be impossible to meddle in the past or the future, shouldn't it? At least if you're going by the principle of causality.
But even so, the impossible has indeed been made possible. Those vestiges included. And all thanks to President Gramhart's plan, no? The one reaching its climax as we speak.
That is correct. The President's space program, Project Leviathan, an indispensable component of the grander scheme. If its objective is not achieved, then the world we know as Zemuria will face its imminent end before abruptly beginning anew. Though if our souls are not lost in that process, then, in a manner of speaking, you might even consider it a boon. However, I imagine it's an outcome many would find undesirable, which is why the President felt he had but one option available to him. Solve the issue by utilizing humanity's strength and willpower. At present, I am merely keeping a watch over his work, and making sure I'm prepared for the end result, whatever that may be. Yes, after all, everything I've done was just a bit of insurance, performing experiments with the replicas that violated the goddess's divine providence, scattering Professor Epstein's Genesis all throughout the Republic, knowing full well that his legacy would fall into the hands of the evil that was Almada, and watching on in spite of that. I knew the danger that Dingo was in, and yet I took advantage of his sense of duty. And even after his passing, I continued to make use of him in order to verify the 8th Genesis's abilities, right up until the end.
No, that can't be.
Marielle.
You stood by while Ace was being used and while Lapis was kidnapped.
That's too much. Even I can't forgive you for that.
And I wouldn't expect you to.
By the way, you wouldn't happen to know how our newest enforcer managed to acquire a replica of his own, would you? Or why a certain set of armor and an intricately designed puppet disappeared from the Ark?
I'm afraid I do not. Though I do know that an old friend of yours has been on the move recently.
I see. You really are quite the villain, aren't you?
Got lots of questions myself. But even so... Kevin, I'm afraid we can't allow you to come a single step closer.
The professor has provided humanitarian aid across the world. Also, Celeste and I owe her a great deal. As such, we cannot stand by and let you finish your mission.
The same goes for Elsheim. We owe her a great debt for returning greenery to our capital. Though I have my reservations about this alleged device that defies the goddess. That's something we can deliberate on at another time. For now, we'll stop you, Father Kevin.
Swin, Nadia, and the rest of your group. I ask for your leniency.
Wait, what's going on? They're being enhanced by the Altar Core.
Our stigmas as well?
Hey, Professor! We didn't ask for your help.
This is a matter of pride. Please leave this to us.
Much like the originals, it activated on its own judgment in response to the present situation. I believe you all should now be evenly matched, though the outcome matters little to me. 12:40 p.m. The moment is very nearly upon us now. May this all be settled by then, including my final judgment.
How did it come to this?
You've got guts, that's for sure.
We're past the point where we can afford to question right or wrong. We can only press onward.
On my name is the Fifth. I declare that the heretic hunt begins now!
Zypha, activate.
GLC, activate! Initiating drive. Let me begin! Zypha, activate.
Grant me strength.
Flame Talisman!
Moving in!
The nasty's coming.
This'll clench it. Relax!
You're too kind.
Prepare!
You stay still.
Terrific! Kevin!
Let's get serious. Good chance!
Hit them with their full might! In the name of Ozma.
Can't run from me. Kablam!
Noble seal of mine.
Ratchet!
Kill him dead!
Sapphire blades.
Cleave them!
Don't care whose orders you're following. You're not getting through.
What a pity. I was hoping to avoid a confrontation.
Feelings mutual. See, I've got a duty to fulfill.
Beautiful, aren't they?
You know, if you're willing, Elsheim could always handle questioning the professor on your behalf.
Would you withdraw, Father Kevin? Otherwise, we will resort to it by force.
Parasolini pirouette!
Boost gauge expanded.
Zypha, activate.
Ready yourself.
At your back!
Moving in.
Are you brats really okay with this? You know what he's gonna do, right?
That's what we came here to find out. Whether or not we are okay with
Yeah! You wanna come to our own conclusions! Don't worry about holding back! Now I'm mad!
yourself for our foe's next move.
In the name of Oswald.
Surprise! 1, 2, 3! Wide open!
Illume the darkness.
7 shots!
Full blast!
Crash it back! Eye for an eye!
Moving in.
Eye for an eye!
If it's a fight you want,
You're too kind.
Allow me!
Apologies for invading your privacy.
Gleam! Brilliant Scepter! Julian!
You're too kind.
Make it count.
COC activate!
Oswald. Let loose!
Glowing seal of mine. Grant me refuge.
Still ain't done.
Please!
Cavalry bolt. Sorry, pal.
Not yet. Here we go.
Allow me!
Seals of mine, conflicting from the abyss. Fly, holy spears of space. Pierce, unholy spears of time. By your opposing natures. Bring ruin to all!
Pack it in. Not yet.
Boost gauge augmented.
This is truly a fascinating crowd we have. A shame we couldn't have met at a sauna. Thank you.
it's remarkable how much you remind me of certain other friends.
We can still all go to a banquet together after this fight. Eye for an eye! I'm sorry.
Now you're in for it.
My. You're really not making this easy for us, are you?
What formidable opponents.
I must fulfill my duty at all costs.
Prepare!
You stay still.
To ribbon! Moving in!
Prepare!
Like petals in the wind, this world is transient.
Feather! Parasolini pirouette!
It seems I've been bested.
I'll assist!
You're formidable.
Oh. You presume to challenge me?
Victory or nothing!
Consider the gauntlet taken, then. They fell. Try and reach them.
Oh, you're ready to die! Eye for an eye!
I'll assist! Do it!
Sacred seal of mine. Empower me. Here we go.
It's closing time.
Stick this down your gullet. Pack it in. Not yet.
Damn it! I can still... Right behind you! Here it goes!
Seals of mine, conflicting from the abyss. Fly, holy spears of space. Pierce, unholy spears of time. By your opposing natures. Bring ruin to all!
Pack it in. Not yet.
I failed.
Oh, that's not all I've got in me.
You shitbag!
You combined your stigma with the Saint's Eye? How was that even fair?
Curses. We didn't stand a chance, even with the replica's power.
Your Highness, please step back.
No, stop! Wait, Kevin, hold on!
We said we'd only go so far with you. If you're going to shoot first and ask questions later, then we've got plans of our own.
This is why I was against bringing you kids in the first place. Professor Latoya Hamilton, let's say we put an end to this. Even if you're not doing this for personal gain, that doesn't change the fact that you're still the enemy of Zemuria. A threat that needs to be eliminated. But I'm sure you know that better than anyone.
Indeed I do. Yourself included, given how you keep finding ways to delay pulling that trigger.
Behind us.
He's strong! Oh my!
Swing! Nadia!
Their swordsmanship.
My. I wish you wouldn't play around so much, Professor. We may be indefinite beings, but one such as you had best be more cautious.
I didn't expect you three would show up here.
These bastards! They're the ones Arkwright fought!
New vestiges. But their aura is on another level.
Latoya! It's starting.
Understood. I'll put up a feed of the launch site.
20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 3, 2, 1.
1 p.m. exactly. And now we shall see whether the sword can truly destroy the cradle.